There is just 3 games left of the current campaign, and whilst there may be another twist before the end of the season, a lot of talk surrounding the football club has been in regards to the summer transfer window. In today's video, we'll discuss the club that has given Liverpool the green light, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool have been reliably linked to Alexis McAllister in the last week, and one report has now emerged explaining how he could leave Brighton. A host of journalists have reported that McAllister is high on the list of Liverpool's targets this summer. A price tag well in excess of £70 million has been suggested by Sky Sports' Melissa Reddy. Reputable journalist David Ornstein has now added to this story explaining the Argentine's contract situation at Brighton. With McAllister having signed a new contract in October that runs until 2025, Ornstein wrote in The Athletic there has been a lots of debate on whether or not the deal includes a release clause. The journalist said that he understands his deal does contain a mechanism which can be used to help facilitate a move. He added this is thought not to be a typical release clause that other clubs may simply trigger, leaving the player to choose their next step, but a more complex feature that gives Brighton a say over the outcome. As a result, the situation is not foregone conclusion and there is no agreement in place for McAllister to leave the Amex Stadium. It is certainly not a traditional release clause then, and Ornstein's colleagues at The Athletic, Andy Naylor, has said similar regarding an agreement. He said, as things stand, there has been no contact between the clubs, he wrote on Twitter, before adding Brighton aren't expecting any. We wouldn't take his word as gospel though, given Naylor previously claimed nothing had been agreed with Chelsea for Marc Cucurella 24 hours before a deal was on the brink of completion. A more optimistic outlook for Liverpool came from journalist Garcia Grover, who stated the Reds were in advanced stages of their talks with the 24-year-old. He is known as a good source of news on the Argentine players. Just a quick one guys, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping on all orders. Let's get back into the video. Whilst McAllister is the main name being touted about, we are indeed in the market for at least 3 in the middle of the park this summer. It appears that links with one Sporting Lisbon star show no signs of going away. In what will potentially be one of the major signings of the upcoming transfer window for the Reds, it appears that defensive midfielder Manuel Ugarte is open to a switch to Anfield, according to journalist Brahim Kookman of the Transfer Room. The Uruguayan's current employers will also not stand in the player's way this summer. The 22-year-old, who mostly plays as a number 6, has impressed this term for the Portuguese Giants, and Kookman says that the prospect of a deal will now come down to whether Liverpool can negotiate a fee with Sporting Lisbon, so do watch this space. Liverpool have 9 days between the final whistle against Brentford and the first against Leicester, leaving plenty of time to jet abroad and reminisce a special day. It is perhaps sheer coincidence that the Liverpool squad have travelled together to Barcelona on the day as they knocked the Catalan Giants out of the Champions League 4 years ago. It was one of the greatest nights Anfield will ever witness, with Jurgen Klopp's side mustering an incredible 4-0 comeback to progress into the final and ultimately lifting the trophy. But while fans reminisce on the memories, the Reds appear to have taken it a step further by travelling to Barcelona as a group to recharge their batteries before the final 3 games. Reddit users Trivet shared pictures of the squad enjoying a meal at the Salt Restaurant and Beach Club in Barcelona. In the images you can see Jordan Henderson, Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota, Harvey Elliott, Fabio Carvalho, James Milner, Stefan Bajcetic, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece Williams, Joe Gomez and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. It is the perfect opportunity for the squad to come together away from the training ground before the final run of 3 games in 13 days. With internationals soon to follow for a host of the Reds, this represents the last time this group of players could get together in this type of setting with a summer of change ahead. Milner, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita and Roberto Firmino are all set to depart and new faces will be added. Klopp's current squad looked to have made all the effort to enjoy the break together, and they were joined by some staff including first team operations manager Ray Horn. With 9 members of the squad that stunned Barcelona still present, we wonder how many mentions it got at the table. Liverpool loanee Leighton Clarkson has been named Aberdeen's Young Player of the Year at the club's end-of-season awards. The midfielder has made 33 appearances since joining the Scottish Premiership side in the summer, notching 5 goals and 8 assists in all competitions. Clarkson's impressive campaign has helped take Aberdeen up to 3rd place in the league table, all but securing a Europa League spot for the club next season. More than 1,000 people were in attendance at the award ceremony at the PNJ Live, where Clarkson was among a host of winners on both the men and women's sides. In February, the 21-year-old insisted that his loan move had been beneficial for his development, adding that he has been played in a couple of different positions during his time in Scotland. The youngster spent last season on loan at Blackburn, where he made 19 appearances and registered 2 goals and 3 assists. It remains to be seen whether Clarkson's future lies at Anfield or whether a temporary or permanent switch will be made at the head of the summer. He has made 3 senior appearances for the club so far, including a 90-minute display during a 1-1 draw away at Midtjylland in the Champions League. The midfielder will no doubt be hoping that his eye-catching loan spell will have caught the attention of manager Jurgen Klopp as he bids for a greater involvement at Liverpool ahead of his return. The LFC Foundation announced on Saturday their 2 most recent Legends charity matches against Manchester United legends and Celtic legends have raised an incredible £1.5 million. The Reds charity extended their heartfelt gratitude and thanks to supporters for their ongoing support of the Legends charity matches that welcomes some of the club's most loved former players back to Anfield, all in aid of LFC Foundation. The announcement was made with the help of local school children at half-time at the Reds' dedicated Community Day fixture against Brentford at Anfield. In recognition of the LFC Foundation's 20th anniversary, the match day was also used to showcase the fantastic work the charity delivers every day of the week in local communities across Merseyside and beyond. 100% of the £1.5 million raised will fund LFC Foundation programmes and delivered in local communities and schools, including social action, football projects, health and wellbeing and food poverty. LFC's Foundation charity partners will also benefit from the funds to support their incredible work, including Cash for Kids into University and the club's official former player association, Forever Reds. Last season alone, LFC Foundation's award-winning program and projects have supported over 83,000 people and directly delivered £8 million into the local economy and contributed nearly £25 million in health benefits. Liverpool fans, which 3 midfielders would you like to see the club sign this summer? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. Please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to copbyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.